What is up, United Rogue? I am Piper, and I am joined in the booth here with Arya for the first game of United Rogue Season 7. How are we feeling tonight, Arya?
I'm feeling amazing. I'm feeling nervous. This is my first time casting on UR, first time casting Overwatch, actually. So I think I'm more nervous than any of the other players.
I know, I'm kind of shaking in my boots here, but I know we were kind of discussing earlier. We don't have to do our homework for any of these perks. We just get our standard Overwatch game as we know it. So, this being your first time casting is a good thing.
Wait, are perks gonna come mid-season?
They're coming literally tomorrow.
No way.
Yeah.
God. I didn't even realize the season was ending, but enough of that. What teams do we have today?
We've got LVT versus NYI, first game of, like I said, United Rogue, and first game of the Emerald League. We've got a couple of familiar faces in here. A lot of familiar faces, as a matter of fact. Bun's a big name in the house. Bonaparte. Biscuit, my former teammate on Houston. A lot of people I'm excited to see.
Are there any champs in this lobby from last season?
Biscuit.
Biscuit? Oh,
Yep.
did you guys win last season?
We did win last
Damn,
season.
congrats.
Woo, thank you. Yeah, Houston was a great time. It was actually my first season in UR, so
Oh, wonderful.
first season, first chip. Excited to maybe get some more. Really quick though, before we start, I'm just going to kind of break down things for you guys in terms of the new things that we're doing this season in United Rogue. So before the stream started, we did a coin flip with the lovely Trash Can and Bonaparte to decide map select or hero ban. And Trash Can did select hero ban, so which means New York Insomnia Bonaparte gets map pick. So we're just kind of waiting on those things. The order for this goes coin flipped, then map select, so waiting on NYI for that. Roster lock, so what you guys are kind of seeing here, and then hero bans.
I mentioned the elephant in the room.
Oh,
the Ash disable.
yes, the Ash disable, indeed. As you all know, Adbon sent out a ping earlier because Ash is broken right now. When she crouches, her head hitbox literally can't be hit, so she's like untouchable. So we're not playing her right now, so she's just an automatic ban. All right, and NYI has chosen a map here. We're going to Lijiang Tower, a new map for Season 7 here in United Rogue, as we await hero bans.
What are all the available maps for control?
So for control, we have Lijiang, Ilias, Oasis, and Nepal.
I feel like Lijiang is like the classic at those. Like back in the day when I scrimmed, it was always just start Lijiang, start Lijiang, start Lijiang. Second map, we're probably gonna see King's Row. If I had to put my money anywhere, we haven't gotten there yet. We haven't even played first map, but like, we're probably going Lijiang King's Row.
I definitely agree with you. King's Row was not available last season in United Rogue. It has made an infamous comeback this season based on popular vote from the community, so we will definitely be seeing it a lot this season. And for hero bans, we have Sombra from LVT and Doomfist from NYI. So everyone's kind of in their spots. Roster's locked here. No Sombra, no Doomfist, and no Ash. So what do you think we're gonna see here on Lijiang Tower?
It really depends on where we are first. Like inside control, we could definitely see like Ryan, we could see Ram, we could see. I don't know how good Malga is at the moment, but we could see a bunch of like more brawly stuff. The two outside points, or at least which one is that? Gardens. We could see maybe some like Winston Hazard, uh, and then we might even see some sim TPs on that market point. So let's see what we're going into first.
Ooh,
Now arriving at Lijiang Tower.
And
super antsy here to see what teams are gonna pick.
I can't actually tell what point we're on first since no one has spawned in. I can't warp my camera over to them.
Let's
Fine. Let me use this time to.
Ready for battle.
Okay. We have got a Mercy, Juno, the infamous Junkrat, and Bastion
Oh,
for
that's what I
LVP.
remember.
Still trying to figure out a tank on that side.
Looks like we are seeing market, but we aren't seeing the sim TP into the window strat. Oh, and it's gonna be a Rhine mirror. I think. I don't know who this favors. I think this favors I think this favors New York with the May and Moira. But as we go into first fight, just some poke.
NYI trying to just rotate to this point here.
Kind of weird
Ooh,
fight.
Buns picked off early.
They do have the Mercy Res, so that might be a back to 5.
And there it is.
Get it off. And they get a
They get a
weird
kill on
trades
Tara,
going out.
but yeah. NYI is up right now.
Yeah, that first fight went soundly in the way of New York. With Bonaparte swinging on Storm. Ooh, getting pressured.
Storm looking a little bit low here. He's getting pocketed. He's fine. Ooh, and Storm picking off Nikki. Huge for them in this fight here. Ooh. Buns bows you down. Crystal down by a high noon from Parasite. New York has done a great job at holding this point, but as I say that,
Yeah, it was very, very spread out. And I think it's very weird to see the Moira of It's Nikki not get an ultimate, like, first almost. Just like, but they are going to be even in ults with double support on the side of New York and the Juno ult used already. But as fight comes in, May ult comes out.
ooh, and Storm is down quickly. Why was I kind of out of position over here? Kind of stuck.
Capture comes through.
Yep.
But
And
IDK
Biscuit taking
falls.
his counterpart. Alright. And LV2 looking to recontest here.
Yeah, LVT didn't actually use any ults that last fight, so they have 3 ready, and they're gonna rip 1.
And he gets Biscuit with it, which is huge. 1 support down.
Coalescence comes out to fight it.
Buns down and Quaza.
The Juno boop! The Juno boop from the Rhine charge! And the Rhine goes off the map as well!
Oh, no.
And looks like it's gonna be cleanup for
Oh,
one last
Quaza's
person.
touching. Juno survivability just isn't there, but might have brought Storm
The May
outside.
wall. The May wall.
Oh my god, classic.
Oh, I need to get used to remembering which team is which.
I was actually struggling with that too, so I'm glad that we're kind of in the same boat here.
I have like a notebook down in front of me with like all the players written on it, and I'm just like looking down, trying to like piece at least one, get one player. Also, I need to figure out which what my free cam button is.
It doesn't help that they switched sides. Well, did they? No, they did.
I don't think they
lied to you.
switch sides.
Oh my gosh. See, my brain is just fried.
It's-
Oh god.
5, 4,
Not a lot
That's
of
freaking-
changes here. We've got Storm on the Junker Queen and Crystal on the Kiri, but otherwise, everyone's basically the same. Parasite on
the Pharah though,
Pharah.
yeah. That Pharah looks like it's a deep white room rotation. Both teams going white room actually.
Ooh, early Suzu.
double
That Pharah poke is incredible. Jesus.
An early
Just gets
pick
so
on
much-
both DPSs.
Yeah. Yeah, the DPS spam
the objective is now active.
from New York is just going insane.
Yeah, super early picks on LVT here. We've got a Storm going. Ramatra. I was gonna say Reinhardt.
OG Buns jumps to the point to make some pressure, but should just get
Oh, and he gets
rest in peace, Buns.
the Pharah boop.
God, this far angle is just chewing up Las Vegas. Crystal gonna get caught out next.
We can move. Yeah, but Quasar comes in to save. Yeah. And New York really just holding this choke here. Spamming
Yeah,
the Pharah
don't-
angle.
Buns is in, but should be safe.
Yeah.
Enemy ball to help him.
Bowser switching to the soldier here. Crystal switched. Ooh.
Bun gets
Buns.
picked.
Yeah, that's a fire strike.
Fire striking something else. And this is not looking good for Las Vegas at all because they're up against 3 ults. Biscuit is at 70. It's Nikki is at 65. And the closest you are is, well, you pretty much have Nano, but you're still gonna be down. And Blizzard just comes out early and gonna catch Storm.
They get Parasite, but Storm falls, as well as Crystal. I just don't think that they're gonna be able to. I mean, someone's gonna have to touch here.
Buns Tyran gets one, but Juno touch?
Oh,
Or
we got a ball.
Buns. Yeah, I
Oh,
didn't even
that's-
see the ball swap.
Oh, and they're both
Oh.
off the map. Bonaparte. Oh my god.
I actually don't know who that favors. Double Juno
Double.
comes in. Nano onto Junk. Oh my
Both
god, OG
both
Bun
get
cleans
picked
up.
off. Okay, Buns, put in work.
Parasite's
Bun
still
is-
lurking. Should be able to get out. Yeah. Yeah, this ball swap is awkward. Like, I know exactly what it's for, and it's for the recontest, but, like, you really don't want to be on it. Maybe Storm knows how to play ball. I don't. Nearly gets walled. Should be able to get out.
He's got it. He's got it.
But New York just has 2 ults. They have... And there goes the first one.
Yeah.
Shatter's gonna come out soon. Maybe even just onto one person. Point flips. Maybe they don't even need Shatter. I guess they don't.
Don't. Everyone just falls, crashes, and burns on that last point.
And that looked very convincing out of
play of the game.
New York? Yeah, out
Yep,
of
New
New
York.
York.
Parasite here with the play of the game.
Yeah, Parasite on this Pharah, just on the long angle towards White Room. Bonaparte putting an interesting message into chat. I don't know if stream caught that.
A boogaloo. Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys get the censored version. Nice. Okay, so with this, LVT will be choosing whether or not they would like a hero ban or map pick since they lost. So if you are LVT, are you going hero ban or map pick?
If you are LVT, I feel like map pick is just. I actually don't know. I was going to say map pick, but like, you could easily just ban out, like a hero like Bonaparte's Reinhardt or Parasite's Pharah if you think they're going to play. But Parasite was showing up on heroes other than the Pharah.
Parasite widely known for playing a pretty mass hero pool, in my opinion. We've seen him play a lot of different things.
Yeah, he was on the
especially
cast first round, and actually I didn't mention it. He had like a weird flanking high noon that just completely destroyed the backline. Got a mercy, I think, in that first round. So
Mhm.
I don't think Parasite off the far is going to do that much, though the Rhine band might do some stuff. I would love to see King's Row Rhine ban. Just pure visceral hatred.
I don't know. I think chat might get mad at that. Maybe
Chat-
Bonaparte would be like,
I don't care about chat. I don't care. I don't have the Twitch stream up.
that's exactly how you have to do it too. No care.
But you know, I think Parasite's listening into stream because he said Parasite. So he's enjoying the
Dream sniping on my
It's a 30-second.
server? No, it's a 30
It would
second
never
one.
happen. Never.
Yeah.
Not in 5 years. How old is this server?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's not too bad.
2 years.
We have 3
from-
more until stream sniping can become an issue. Trashcan says that they want to pick map.
Okay. So NYI is doing the hero ban. They have this opportunity now to switch around anything in their roster. Bonaparte really just wanting this King's Row.
I mean, the thing is that even if you don't go King's Row, the way our format works is that if you go, say, like an escort or a push or a flashpoint, and they choose Midtown, Bonaparte's not liking that.
No honor, no glory. For
What I was going to
Bonaparte.
say is that you can, if you pick a different game mode, you can go back to any other game mode that hasn't been picked. So if they went Rialto, if they went Esperanza, if they went Saravasa, they could still play that hybrid because we've only done control in that format. So
Exactly. But no, Trashcan just wanted to tear down his wishes and dreams and pick a hybrid map that is not King's Row, which W play. I mean,
I don't know.
I respect it.
Yeah. And the hero bands came out, and they are Junkrat from the side of New York, obviously targeting OG Buns, and Reinhardt from the side of LVT, obviously targeting Bonaparte, which, I mean,
I don't know about that pick.
yeah, I'm still like brand new to bands, like as a concept and thinking about them in like I played a bunch of scrims. I've been doing this like scrim Overwatch for like actual years. I haven't ever thought about bands before like a month or two ago, and I don't it seems very fast to be target banning, especially on like Midtown, where I'm not really sure that like Junk and Ryan are like the best bans here.
I'm right there with you. I don't often see Reinhardt on Midtown at all. And, you know, I assume you could play a Junkrat here, but I think that one is definitely just a targeted ban. I mean, we saw OG Buns kind of cleaning up house for LVT in that last map, so
like I'd almost say that these hero bans would do better on something like New Junk City or Saravasa, either of the Flashpoint maps, because there's more tight corridors for both Rhine swings and junk bombs. Like, I mean, we might not even see Flashpoint if they go 3 maps and don't get to Flashpoint or don't pick Flashpoint.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we'll just have to see how it plays out here. Ashe is still disabled, as we said in the beginning.
Yes, and Ashe would be huge here.
Yeah, they can sub it in for like Sojourn, or they're actually OG Buns is playing Hanzo instead of Junk.
We have seen him play Hanzo in the past. Here in United Rogue. He has put in some work in the Hanzo, for sure, for sure. I mean, the dude has like 600 plus hours on Junkrat, so he's like...
600?
I mean, it's... it's a lot of hours. But that's not to say that he can't play these other heroes, and I think these hero bans this season is really going to show just the versatility of all of the people that are in United Rogue in general.
1. Attackers incoming.
Okay.
Defend objective A.
NYI attacking. Storm on the Zarya.
I like Zarya, although I think I have to favor this Juno May Moira with the Ram, and even Echo.
Yeah, Echo picks off the Brig straight away, and Hanzo, Bowsy.
And there's only 2 left, and Storm's just gonna get cleaned up.
Yeah. Really quick cleanup there from NYI, kind of just pressing the W key.
Yeah, and Las Vegas just like didn't even get that much ult percentage off it. OG Buns is 50, Crystal is 50 on Kiri. But Parasite is already 75 to copy.
Woo!
They got that early picks, but its spawn's just very close.
But still looking pretty low. Suzu's.
There's just so much forward pressure onto Storm.
Oh, Storm and Quaza down.
And Cart isn't getting stopped on the second point. I'd expect like have my reason why I didn't think the Reinhardt was good is because of this high ground on second point, but they've just completely moved. There's pretty much no high ground play from the defending team.
No, and that high ground, especially on this second point in Midtown, is just so valuable.
Copy goes out. Storm is gonna get pressured so hard. They use Suzu and Storm just gets frozen.
Yep, Storm is just blown up.
Keep Cart moving. And they used 2 ults there, but that was a pretty fast fight. Though
Yeah, they still have 5 minutes on the clock here.
Yeah,
And they're
Las
already
Vegas.
on the third point.
Las Vegas is going to keyword should stop stop them because they have 5 ults. But New York does have 3, and if they layer them properly, I could definitely see this as a very fast attack. Kitsune goes in first.
Kaiser.
Yeah, this is not looking good for Las Vegas. 2 ults and just like no picks.
None. Yeah.
Oh, there goes the first from New York. Thank God.
Okay. That
Oh
was
my God.
pretty good. Parasite Biscuit, Nikki
That's
down.
incredible for Las Vegas. Oh my God. Not only do they win the fight with Grav Dragon, but they get the Ram ult, they get the Moira, they stop the Juno ult.
A lot of trades coming out here, and very valuable ones at that.
Yeah. They do only have the Burgle for the combo that broke second point, the Echo and Blizzard.
Oh, but an early pick on Parasite, which is huge.
Yeah. OG Bomb's definitely doing work with those non-junk projectiles.
Oh, he's got Blizzard up too. Plaza falling.
The Storm doesn't escape. Yeah.
Storm doesn't get out with the Suzu.
Yeah, Storm and IDK were on that off angle and just got soloed by that Blizzard. I even think Storm tried to body block for IDK. As they walk in, they need to get value out of this rally against the Echo duplicate.
There we go.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Zarya.
There's both of them. Dragon for space.
Bowsy gets picked up early. Just pressing Q here.
Yeah, pressing Q, but not a whole lot of focus fire, except for the side of New York, who's finding their targets. That looked unfortunately clean from the side of New York.
I mean, Parasite is putting in a lot of work on this Echo.
Yeah.
You see him in the kill feed more times than not.
I was mostly watching Las Vegas to see how they would respond from losing map 1, and I'm not Bonaparte putting in good rounds. Exactly kind of my feelings. Like New York played pretty well, and Las Vegas just wasn't able to answer it.
Absolutely. And Las Vegas is gonna have to answer it this time.
Oh, they're gonna have to answer it into the Parasite Pharah. I was liking it. What is that map? Gardens of Lijiang?
Yeah.
And I think it's gonna be incredible for spamming main, for spamming if they even think about going into the train cart up top. Let's see
Pharah on this map is pretty good. Okay. Like you said, just for the spam
Yeah.
angles. Ugh.
Spam angles, high ground control. Though I think
5, 4, 3.
I don't know if I like the Mag here, but I think it's definitely like a fine pick. Like it's not. I don't hate it. Just like I think you'd get more value out of like a Sojourn or something. But
Especially now, Sojourn is just
yeah,
keeping
Sojourn
bumpers.
is going. And yeah, I was talking too far back. I was talking about like the main choke and not like the spawn choke of Pharah spam.
Ooh. Storm falls early. Just trying to kite this out here. Try and reset.
Bonaparte just getting the speed ring and just running in with those punches. Echo swap from OG Buns. I think I like that into the Pharah over the Hanzo. Like, sure, you can maybe hit a log or two, but I think it's more consistent dueling.
We have seen Buns win his ones prior, so. Ooh, this Maywall.
Yeah, I can definitely tell Las Vegas is scared of this Parasite Pharah, just like not having an answering about that, and their solution is going into this small room on the right side of main, but there they meet a Maywall and a Ram with form, so they can't really do that much.
The options are limited here, but you gotta pick something.
Is that an uniswap from the side of Crystal?
Yeah.
What were they even on before? Were they
Moira.
on Moira?
Mm-hmm.
I think I would have kept that just to build up Coalescence, but
Yeah, she was about 60% too, which stinks.
OG Bombs falls
This may
very
spam.
early. Storm's gonna get all the poke now. Yeah, this Bowsy Bastion, even with like 350 health, is just like kind of fragile if Parasite and Dragon Master. And here comes Parasite barrages.
This could be huge. Oh,
Yep.
oh. 3 ults. So, kind of expensive.
4 ults actually, because Coalescence may
Oh, 4.
barrage and yeah, you'd really wish to have either like, I don't know how low the RAM was put, but I think you maybe could have kept that or Coalescence.
I would have liked to have at least one of them. Because that fight was
Yeah.
definitely won.
Yeah. And it seemed very obvious, but here comes the Echo copy. Let's focus on the current fight. They're gonna have Nano soon.
Oh, Quasar falling to the Bonaparte form here. Okay.
It's a 2v2.
Oh, Crystal
Oh, no.
falling to Parasite. Biscuit falling to Zarya. Parasite's
They
only
need to kill
left.
Parasite now. Wow,
There
and
we go.
they should get Cap. Maybe not.
Oh,
They
they're
might go
coming
for a
back to
recontest.
us.
Nah, they definitely decided not to do it.
Yeah, they would have been there.
Yeah. I think just holding the high ground, like where Parasite is right now, up on these like top rafters almost, is gonna be just like impossible for the Bastion to like get form or even just like some poke onto it. It's gonna be so difficult.
Bowsy's definitely gonna have to take some awkward angles here to even get a little bit of value.
They haven't even looked at Parasite.
Buns down. Buns did switch to the May here.
Biscuit's
Crystal picking off Biscuit
Storm finally finds Parasite. Mail catches Storm, but weird trade. It's a 4v4. Bowsy has had these mines for a while. There isn't really that great of a target to launch them onto, and Parasite's just gonna barrage. They're just gonna walk. They're walking into this. This is sad. This is, oh no, double support. No, Parasite, please.
Nope, he doesn't care.
Gets pretty much 3.
Whee! Oh, Quasar falls.
Oh, and still dies. Doesn't get the 5k.
Unfortunate, but I mean, Parasite made that fight very easy for his team. Oh, and he switches to Tracer.
Switches to Tracer.
Very.
I think I would have just stayed Pharah.
Yeah,
like-
I would expect it too.
It's just incredible spam damage. But Las Vegas has 3 ults into, or nearly 4 into New York's 3, and Dragon Master goes down without Ice Block. Biscuit goes really low.
He's getting feel from his support. Still pretty low though, if they catch him out.
30 seconds remaining.
Oh, we've got 30 seconds here. They still have 3 ults.
Parasite
Ooh.
goes down.
And Crystal
They
on
ult
the
into it.
corner.
Oh, that's what's happening.
Huge from the kid. Takes down a support
was-
and their tank.
And that late death onto Biscuit is wild. Parasite in for the stagger.
Overtime.
They may... Tracer can touch. Oh, gets blown up. They're gonna cap. Yes. Damn. They-
I wish they didn't use that.
Yeah, they really wish. I thought that was the other side, and I was gonna go even angrier, but
Me too.
yeah. No, but I was wondering for the longest time what Bowsy's gonna hit with his Bastion mines, and found the grab, found 2 people in it.
60 seconds remaining.
Good coordination
good stuff.
on the side of LVT. Assuming they
four-
coordinated that.
Yeah, 4 else coming out from the side of New York.
Oh,
And there goes the first one. It's Blizzard. Zarya just dies. Yep.
and Storm just gets
May Cryo's
obliterated.
gonna get farmed. Pulse Bomb gets used in a... I know it's used on cooldown for Pulse Bomb, but like... It still is an ult that you can save. But New York still has 2 against Las Vegas, nearly has 3 with the Grav coming online in 30.
They both have Juno ult here. I'm expecting to see a double Juno ult.
Contest does come out. Do they know Parasite? Bowsy turns
Oh.
for...
Does the grab get anyone? I don't think
I
so.
think
It
the
doesn't
grab
necessarily
grabbed
matter.
it's Nikki. The grab snatched it's Nikki and confirmed that kill, but I still think you'd want it. But I mean, New York doesn't have anything. They don't have any ults for this.
This is just a standard team
Juno
fight
goes in.
and Buns falling.
Buns dies first. And IDK and Crystal go right behind.
Right. Parasite's huge, but it's only Storm on this
Yeah. It's 2
part
for
right
4.
now. Bowsy as well. Bowsy's trying to get some value here.
Unfortunate.
Victory.
That felt... I was going to say that felt a lot closer than it was, but I did remember it was like 2 minutes to 30 in overtime, so it would have been only a New York attack for 1 tick. So
Right.
it still definitely felt strongly in New York's favor, especially after the first point hold and start of second point hold.
I do think that New York's defense was just a tenfold better than LVT's. In their attack, I mean, I have to give it to LVT though, because NYI got to 3rd point. They had like 5.5 minutes left, and they were able to get them down to 2.5, which is
Yeah, they definitely
pretty
bought it down
huge.
with like pretty much only 5 ults. Though it was kind of off of back of like a fight where New York just like blew like 2 more ults than they needed to into a grav that they died in. But
yeah.
New York does pull it out. We do have to respect that.
So now it is 2-0 favoring New York. LVT picking either map or character ban. I think, like you said before, I might be going map here just because we've seen so many different things from NYI. It's kind of hard to ban someone because they can just simply go somewhere else.
Yeah,
have
and we're
value.
we're playing a format where a team can't ban the same hero multiple times in one series. So, I
We've
already
been-
forget who
we've
banned who
been-
for first map. It was Doom and Sombra.
Yep.
I don't know which team did which, but it was Doom.
NYI did Doom.
Las Vegas can't ban Sombra and can't ban Reinhardt, which Bonaparte was looking insane on. And New York can't ban Doomfist.
Right.
We haven't seen the Doomfist at all. And they can't ban. What'd they ban?
I forget
They
their
can't ban
other-
Junkrat. They can't ban Junkrat.
Junkrat.
So OG Buns is going to be on his main for the time being. Although I did think that OG Buns did play pretty well, not on the designated hero. Like,
I agree with you. I did really enjoy the Echo play and the May a bit. The Blizzard was kind of a throw. Just a little bit. Just a hair.
I'm trying to think. What was that? The end of second point where they got it before the
cap.
condense. Yeah. That. Yeah. That one. Although I think they had. How much more time did they have? Did they build up another one? I don't know, but they
Yeah.
would have had more ults in later fights had they not used it there because they had already capped. And yeah, maybe it could have changed things. Maybe it could have pushed them to overtime with time. Maybe it could have pushed them to overtime, no time, and still gotten a draw and made us go to 4 maps or +1 maps.
We'll
I'm-
never know.
I'm really getting down on this Las Vegas team. That's my bad.
It's okay. So, what map do you think that we are going to see here in this next round? We've played a
What map?
control, we've played a hybrid, so we have escort, push, and flashpoint.
I'm going to say. I'm going to say it's going to be high, or no, it's going to be what is it? Escort. It's going to be escort because I want to say it's escort because push and flashpoint are new. I think that's terrible reasoning, but if it is escort, it's probably going to be Route 66 or Rialto. I could see that because I know Bonaparte likes the Rhine, and actually, what did Bonaparte play? Yeah, they like the
played
Rhine. They like the
Rhine,
Ram. They like in-your-face brawl comps, and I think Rialto does. Rialto and Route 66 do that the best for this escort map pool.
He has infamously played the SIG in the past as well. So Havana might not be a bad choice either here if they do get to pick the map.
Yeah, it really depends on. When we see Parasite play, we've seen Parasite play the Cass. Aside from, we've seen Tracer. I wasn't like too impressed with the Tracer play, but the Pharah play. That's mostly because the Pharah play was just incredible. It was just spamming corridors, getting big 200 rockets onto like groups of Las Vegas. So I think any map that favors Pharah, we might actually see a Pharah ban. I just had that thought right now. Pharah ban's probably going to be and Las Vegas picks ban first.
Ooh, interesting. Opted to pick map these past 2 rounds. So you're right, we might just see that Pharah ban here. Although we might see a support ban as well. Nikki and Biscuit have been consistently playing the Moira and the Juno. Just putting in some work back there, making sure that they can provide their team with opportunities to do what they've been doing this entire
Yeah.
series.
Have we seen anything else from Nikki and Biscuit? I'm trying to think.
I think not. Biscuit, you know,
Yeah, they were definitely because they didn't run the Mercy. That was I
that
think
was
that was
Crystal.
Crystal that ran the
Mhm.
Mercy first point. Um, yeah, we're just taking time because Trash Can and Las Vegas saying that they wanted hero bands first means that New York now has to think of what map do they want to play. Which I think I don't know if I'd pick hero ban over map ban. I think map ban is just like you can control more on map ban or picking map and letting hero ban be. Oh, and they pick Saravasa. I was wrong. People do like Flashpoint somehow. Yep, Trash Can says you.
Ew. Flashpoint
Yeah,
cringe.
see, I'm correct. I am correct. People think flat and wow, yeah, no, that's. I mean, that one was more obvious with the Pharah ban. Trash Can banning Parasite's Pharah.
I think we see a Parasite Soj here on Saravasa.
Has Parasite played Sojourn in the past?
I
Is
think
Parasite new to this season or?
no.
Okay,
Yeah, he's
okay.
playing a long time in the league.
Zarya ban targeting Storm.
But Storm could play the Doom here on Saravasa. You know, his little bio has a Doomfist quote. He's known to be a Doomfist player in the past. Didn't see a lot of it last season, but secretly hoping to see some more of it this season. So I'm just putting it out there, seeing what the cards hold.
I did not know Storm was a Doomfist player. That first map ban makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, that was totally, I think, targeted for him. Let's see, it says Zarya and Pharah, and we're on Saravasa. I don't think we see very many support changes here. I mean,
Yeah, I think the Moira Juno is just like going hard though. I would rather run like Juno Ana. That's just my preference. I think Juno Zen, just like Juno Brig, or
Juno
even
Brig
some like
could be good here.
yeah. Although it might just straight up be Into the Rhine, in which like you're getting hammered to a mace, which I wouldn't run it.
The trade, yeah, maybe not worth it.
Yeah. Bonaparte,
Okay.
most likely going to be locking the Rhine. So, we haven't seen any Lucio. That's what we haven't seen. We've seen Kiri, we've seen Mercy, first map. But picks are going to come out in a second.
Ready for battle.
And May is here. Dragon Master has been locking the main. Genji from Parasite. Buns.
Interesting.
A Venture coming out from Bowsy. We haven't seen him on them.
And we do have a Brig coming out from Crystal.
Yeah.
Storm
How do I
opting for the
feel about this?
Diva.
3,
Yeah, this Diva pick.
1.
I think I like Diva a lot,
Initial flashpoint.
but I'm not sure that she's great on Flashpoint. Although this center point with the high ground, that's like right next to point. I think you can do some stuff with Diva and just like not take 5 million damage.
I was just hoping for the Doom, but that's okay. Ooh. Biscuit and Dragon taking down
Flashpoint.
Bowsy and OG Buns.
Yeah, DPS gone first, and that's just a quick cap. They are
Bunch
going to pressure in, but defense makers should catch all of that.
A lot of poke happening here.
Las Vegas is walking big door with Bowsy fighting from the side. Bowsy going really low. Diva just gets caught out. Oh, that's unfortunate.
And she's doing
Parasite trapped. Oh, they get Parasite off of the trap, and IDK fades in. It's actually even now. Or no, it's in favor of Las Vegas, and they push the Mura, force fade out. She's won.
Dragon Master and Nikki falling. Okay. And LVT is gonna have to put in a little bit of work here to keep this point alive.
Yeah, and they're going into an old disadvantage with OG Buns hiding for that Riptire, because that's kind of the only ult. Except for Rally coming up right now as we speak. We're going into against 4 ults, nearly 5 with last being Blade. Oh, Rally forced.
Early Rally.
Ooh. Weird Blizzard, but... Right is so spread out.
Yeah, Bun's falling to Parasite.
Oh, they catch Storm out of mech. I don't actually know how Storm lost his mech.
I'm not quite sure either. Kinda got caught out.
And that's just gonna be the point. Yeah, IDK touches the ghost and dies for it. That's
They'll
gonna
get
be...
wave respawn though, so should spawn with Crystal.
God, I don't know the names of any of these points.
Oh, I don't either. It's okay.
But I mean, it's not looking good, especially with the swap coming out from Crystal onto the Kiri, because they used two ults that fight, and they're at a disadvantage even though they lost. Pushing this Genji be fine, but point unlocks.
And she's got Blade. He's looking for it.
Really, Bowsy is really spread out.
I'm trying to burrow back here. Causes Nikki to be pretty low, but Nikki gets peeled by Biscuit. Oh! 3 ults. Oh! So Biscuit and Bonaparte fall. Parasite's Blade doesn't get anyone.
That was such a weird... Crystal. Someone help Crystal, please. That was such a weird fight, because Bowsy rips the... what was it? Tectonic Shock or something?
Yeah.
The Venture ult. Gets shattered. Gets pinned. And doesn't die. Juno coming out early. But, let's see. Bowsy going.
That coalescence really saved Bowsy there.
Yeah.
Bun's falling. And we got another Blizzard on
Oh,
point.
that Blizzard's gonna catch, like, at least 2 people. And
LVT is kind of just washed here.
we do see a Sombra swap from Parasite off the Genji. That Blade left a very bad taste in his mouth, and he needs to rinse it out with a worse taste in his mouth.
No, he likes the Sombra gameplay. He is a known Sombra player.
Bowsy going for touch. Oh no, they do make it. Kitsune.
Oh, Crystal falling early after that.
Big tire.
Ooh.
Ooh, Shatter. Can it convert? Catches support, but they just get the cap.
And if you are Bonaparte, I'm thinking you might wish to have that Shatter back.
Yeah, you really do wish to have that Shatter, because they're although it is like a, they do still have the ult advantage with that Coalescence against kind of nothing. Bowsy at 70%, Storm at, never mind, they just get first pick.
Ooh, and a big one at that, Parasite. falls early.
Cola. Biscuit gets trapped! Biscuit gets trapped on the stair by the trap emoji buns.
They're just cleaning up house here on the side of LVT.
Parasite, run. Run, Parasite. Get out of here.
He heard you. He's gone.
Good, good, good. Where even is the next point? Oh, it's the other.
Alice.
It's the other one that favors Vegas right now.
Ooh, and we see a Sig swap from Bonaparte.
Yeah, you were talking about this in between match, and I haven't seen anything, but I mean this high ground control is going to be so powerful. Vegas can just kind of hide on the other side. Who's going to drop from? Ooh, that is the Sombra's going to drop. Ooh. This comes out.
Arm gets caught out. Just gets melted.
Yeah, I was asking who's gonna drop from the side of New York to contest point, and completely forgot that they had a Sombra. Like, like they do have a flanker. What am I saying?
Ooh. Crystal falling. So close to the spawn too. We've got a lot of ults from LVT though.
Yeah, all 5. Penta. Ooh, did that knife just hit? Wow. That was a far knife onto invisible Sombra. Choosing to go point rather than high ground. And I hits 2. Dragon Master does go down after going to 1 from that rampage.
And Buns falls to the Parasite Sombra. Win your ones, Crystal.
Help the Kiri!
It's okay, Cubs is coming in.
Thank God, Crystal. They retake that using 3 ults, and I mean, this is just unfortunate. They're walking into the exact opposite, where New York just has 5 ults. And Storm is really in.
Oh, too far in. He gets blasted immediately.
Hero tired, trades back.
Hero Tiger gets destroyed.
Parasite gets picked by the Juno. OG Buns falls, but I think it's actually no, it's 3 to 3. Although I think yeah, Storm is back. Storm coming in and the Venture. Yeah, they just get that. Ooh, Bonaparte with that Gravitic onto Storm. You really want that back. That didn't do that much.
No, he needed that on the support or anything. Ooh, EMP
That's
out.
That's a good combo. That's what you want to see. And yeah,
Man, NYI just cleans house.
Buns just got cleaned up. That Coalescence, and I mean EMP is pretty good, but like Coalescence ain't that good on its own. It's more of like a sustain stuff. But like that ult comp just ripped through the remaining members, and I think OG Buns was actually still walking back from spawn, and that's why he got caught out late. Parasite back on this Genji. Make up your mind, kid. Pushing from multiple angles.
Run it again.
The biggest DPS line is kind of split right now.
Yeah. Just surrounding this NYI team.
Yeah.
Bowsy gets caught out. But so does Dragon Master. We're even right now.
Yeah, they're even. Vegas gets point first. And Rampage hits all. Oh my god. Good cleanup onto Biscuit.
That is huge for LVT.
And Vegas just chills. Although New York is walking back fast.
Early shout.
Ooh, that off-angle venture. Off-angle venture cleans up
What?
That blizzard. Unfortunate. Vegas is looking better on this map. So much better than the last couple of maps. Even though they are like down a point, they're basically going to, yeah, and New York doesn't have any Bonaparte nearly with the Gravitic, but oh, OG Bonds, no.
Guns was kind of just in there.
Bowsy, please. Actually, body block, body block. No, never mind, you're gonna touch.
Oh, and the Gravitic Flex doesn't get anyone.
Doesn't get anyone, not even. I mean, no, it grabs, but like they didn't clean up. And Bonaparte really low. Oh, Lessons comes out. There's picks. Hero tire.
Storm falls. So does Buns. And
Yeah, it was a very long fight, but I mean, double support ult from both sides. Like at least. Oh, interesting. Bonaparte's on something I didn't know he was going to play.
JQ.
Yeah, the JQ.
I have not seen a JQ from him at all.
Yeah. Parasite Blade does have to go big into the Tectonic. Oh, rips the blade. Curie TP. Gets OG Buns.
Ooh, but Bowsy managing to get Biscuit.
I mean, New York is still up in this.
Yeah. Parasite down.
It's 3-on-3 right now.
We're even.
We're
Come
even.
on. I'm just opting not to touch right now. Oh, Rampage.
Not great. Oh, that's very big for Vegas. Ooh, good cleanse onto the Juno.
Storm.
Parasite on the mimicking the bencher play. We're seeing.
He paid
Is this
for
a
it.
sign of weakening mentals for New York? Picking up these mirror matchups?
I mean, we haven't seen the mirror in previous matches or previous maps. I mean, so.
Yeah. It's been mostly New York just kind of doing their own thing and looking good on it, but I mean, they have to pull out the bencher, they have to pull out the JQ. I don't know, like could Bonaparte go on Ram? Maybe, could. Probably not Ryan, but you know what? We're here now, and I think ults are going to come up line for Vegas first, and there's the first pick.
Sure.
Bonaparte gets trapped!
Oh my gosh! That is NYI gone from this
Oh,
point.
and there it is. Bonaparte picking up the Reinhardt.
He said, "To heck with the Rampage." He doesn't care about the Rampage. He's picking the Rhine.
OG Buns does have this hero tire. Storm is escapes. Ooh. Parasite on the Reaper now. Didn't even see that he swapped again. OG Buns.
Guns down.
Storm's dead.
Oh yeah.
And this is just cleanup. Yeah. Double support ult coming on for both sides. OG Buns used that hero tire. Didn't actually get anyone, unfortunately. But I actually don't know his papers.
I'm not certain either. It's looking pretty much even on both sides.
Bowsy's
Maybe
getting
aside
jumped on.
from-
Oh no.
Oh, Bowsy.
Oh, Parasite cleaning up. Ooh. I would keep that coalescence if I were me. That's unfortunate. Yeah.
Yeah, that fight was already
IDK.
won.
I think, or no, not IDK. IDK is on the other team. It's Nikki. Kinda understood that the fight was very much over by the time halfway through that coalescence, and Parasite taking this lurking position.
And he's super close to Reaper ult. Oh!
Oh, that's just
Oh,
three ults.
Three.
That's just 3 ults. Yeah. Unfortunate. And IDK Yeah, they had double support ult, but I don't think you can survive even with that. And New York cleans up this series 3-0. Honestly, looked very strong. Like a little bit shaky on like early Saravasa, but they packed it up. Yeah, Bonaparte says good round. Holy crap, that was close. Honestly, yeah, Saravasa looked the closest out of all 3 maps. So honestly, good games to both these teams.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's a great game to send us into the season. I know that there's another game going on right now for the Ruby League. We've got War versus Louisville, which is great. So if you're not catching that game, then get on over.
Who's streaming
Cool.
that? Who's bootlegging
Cool
it?
is-
Is Cool is?
Yeah, Cool is bootlegging that stream. It is in the server, in the media announcements. So get on over, catch the end of the first day of UR Season 7. But thanks for joining us here tonight.
God, this was so much fun for my first casting.
I'm glad you had a good time.
I thought I did pretty well. I'm
I
just
think
gonna
so,
watch
too.
back and like see things that I just don't want to say ever again. They're just like cringe out of my mind. But I'm gonna learn from it, and these teams are probably gonna look back on this game and see a bunch of things that they're gonna take and put into the next week. So I'm glad to be here, and I can't wait to see what these teams have in the future.
Me too. Have a good night, all.